So Evicted by Matthew Desmond. And I'm going to just start by reading a chapter here, okay? Not a chapter, a paragraph. In Milwaukee's poorest black neighborhoods, eviction had become commonplace, especially for women. In those neighborhoods, one female renter in 17 was evicted through the court system each year, which was twice as often as men from those neighborhoods and 9 times as often as women from the city's poorest white areas. Women from black neighborhoods made up 9% of Milwaukee's population and 30% of its evicted tenants. If incarceration had come to define the lives of men from impoverished black neighborhoods, eviction was shaping the lives of women. Poor black men were locked up, poor black women were locked out. So Matthew Desmond spent over a year in about 8 different neighborhoods, following 8 different families in a poor area of Milwaukee. And he lived with them. This is firsthand account. He lived with them. He experienced it with them. And even in the back of the chat, like the very back of the book, he'll talk about some of these nuances and personal experiences with them. And so this is really, really insightful. You get to know these people, and you get to know that they're really just genuinely good people who are getting kicked out of their homes for really stupid reasons. And oftentimes this is affecting children. And, mom's just trying to make a living with her kids in a home. And then, some silly act happens that's really kind of out of their control, and they get kicked out, and it's cold outside, and then they end up in a homeless shelter, and that's not any way anybody wants to raise their children. So you get stories like that. It's very sad. It's loving because you understand, you get to know the people, and so you see that they're really good people and they're loving people. Some of them, not all of them. He does spend time in a white, poor neighborhood, so you do see the contrasting difference between white poor and black poor. And I think it's very insightful. So if you're somebody who's like me, who did not grow up in a neighborhood like this one, highly recommend this, because we need to start opening our eyes up to areas outside our immediate realm. This is how we're going to start to grow as a community and expand our knowledge and mind and become more empathetic and just go towards a better world, right? Awesome.